Ladies and gentlemen, I am Joshua Boston, and this is your starting lineup for the Daytona 500. We start on the pole with Middletown, Connecticut's Auto Trader Ford sliced bread himself, Joey Logano. To the outside of him in the K-Love Ford will be the journeyman of Glendale, Arizona, Michael McDowell. In row number 2, from Randleman, North Carolina in the Wells Fargo Dodge, Prince Kyle Petty. To the outside of him in the DeWalt Power Tools Toyota will be Mr. Consistency from Cambridge, Wisconsin, Matt Kenseth. In row number 3, we see Little E of Dawsonville, Georgia, Chase Elliott in the Hooters Spirit Chevrolet, and to the outside of him is the Miller Lite Ford of Rochester Hills, Michigan's BK, Brad Keselowski. In row number 4, we see Superman from El Cajon, California in the Lowe's Chevrolet, and his name is Jimmy Johnson. To the outside of him in the FedEx Toyota from Chesterfield, Virginia, Denny Hammerin' Hamlin. In row number 5, we see the Money Man from Sacramento, California in the Dollar General Chevrolet, Bernie Lamar. To the outside of him in the Target Dodge is the Flying Scotsman himself, Dario Franchitti. In row number 6, from Mobile, Alabama, Hubba Bubba Wallace in the Eckrich Sausages Chevrolet. And to the outside of him from Grass Valley, California, Guido in the Motorcraft Quick Lane Ford, Matt DiBenedetto. In row number 7 in the Fastenal Ford from Columbia, Missouri, cousin Carl Edwards. To the outside of him is Mr. Realtree and the Realtree Chevrolet, Dave Marcus. In row number 8, we see the tie rod. That is Ty Gibbs of Charlotte, North Carolina in the Interstate Batteries Toyota, and to his outside in the Viagra Ford, the kid from Batesville, Arkansas, Mark Martin. In row number 9, it is Young Money from Elk Grove, California in the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet, Kyle Larson. To the outside of him in the DuPont Chevrolet from Vallejo, California, the Wonder Boy, Jeff Gordon. In row number 10, it is Mississippi's Olive Branch from Olive Branch, Mississippi, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the Sunny D Ford. And to the outside of him in the Mobile One Chevrolet from Columbus, Indiana, Smoke Tony Stewart. In row number 11, it is Steve Park in the Pennzoil Chevrolet, and he hopes to park that one car in Victory Lane, as is the Dynaco car of Hot Lemonade from Austin, Texas, Cruz Ramirez. In row number 12, it is Tyler Morgan from Silver Rock in the Office Depot Mahindra Tractors Ford. To the outside of him, it is the Hog Dropper from Unadilla, Georgia, the Dr. Pepper Toyota of David Reagan. In row number 13, from Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Haas Automation Monster Energy Ford, Radio Sweetheart Kurt Busch. And to the outside of him is Stanley Steamer in the Stanley Tools Pontiac, Tim Fedewa. In row number 14, from Mayetta, New Jersey, the Bass Pro Shops Toyota of MTJ, Martin Truex Jr. And to the outside of him in the National Guard Ford, it is the Biff, Greg Biffle. In row number 15, the Z-Rex Chevrolet of Concord, North Carolina's Underbird 2.0, Corey LaJoy. To the outside of him in the Busch Light Ford from Bakersfield, California, it is the closer, Kevin Harvick. In row number 16, we see Orange Juice from Riverside, California, David Gilliland in the Love's Travel Stops Ford. And to the outside of him, it is YRB from Hartford, Ohio, in the Duracell Menards Ford, Ryan Blaney. Row 17 finds the Dow Chevrolet of the Ace from Welcome, North Carolina, Austin Dillon. To the outside of him in the Tire Pro Chevrolet, Josh Berry of Hendersonville, Tennessee, will begin to bury his competition from the outside of row 17. In row number 18, it is the Dinger, AJ Allmendinger in the Busch's Chili Bean Chevrolet from San Jose, California. To the outside of him in the 5-Hour Energy Toyota from Emporia, Kansas, Clint Boyer the Destroyer. In row number 19, in the Caterpillar Chevrolet, it is the Rocket Man, Ryan Newman of South Bend, Indiana. And to the outside of him in the GoDaddy Chevrolet from Beloit, Wisconsin, the Beloit Bomber herself, Danica Patrick. And finally, starting from the rear of the field will be the South Point Chevrolet of the Gambler, Brendan Gaughan of Las Vegas, Nevada. And to the outside of him in the Power Team Chevrolet from Chemung, New York, the Survivor, Jeffrey Bodine. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your starting lineup for the Daytona 500.